People say love happens when you least expect it. For Julian and Clara, it started on a rainy night under a single umbrella. That one look changed everything. As time went on, their love grew even stronger. They shared their lives with family and friends, laughing at big dinners, taking trips to the beach, and enjoying every everyday moment together. But soon, a dark cloud ruined their happiness. Clara got terribly sick, and the doctors had bad news. Time was running out. Clara tried to stay strong and hide her pain, but Julian's best friend, Mark, told him the hard truth. Cherish every single second you have left with her. In the quiet corners of their home, Clara's family could only watch and weep, feeling completely helpless. Finally, the dreaded day arrived at the foggy train station. It was time for Clara to leave. Surrounded by crying parents and heartbroken friends, there was no time left for long words. Just one final touch. As the train started to move, Clara pressed her hand against the window glass, and Julian placed his hand right over Hayes. They whispered a silent promise into the night, a promise that true love never ends, even after the last goodbye. As the train wheels began to screech and the heavy metal machinery slowly pulled away from the station, the air grew thick with the sound of collective sobbing. Julian stood frozen on the platform, his fingers still aching from where they had just been pressed against the cold glass. The distance between them, at first just an inch of safety glass, suddenly turned into a vast, impossible divide. He didn't move as the train gathered speed, vanishing into the gray, swirling fog of the evening. His friends tried to pull him back, their hands gentle but firm on his shoulders, but he felt like a statue carved out of grief. For a moment, the entire world seemed to stop moving. All the memories they had built, the quiet dinners, the sun-drenched laughter on the cliffs, and the painful, sterile silence of the doctor's office, flashed before his eyes in a single, agonizing second. In the days that followed, the house felt far too large and hauntingly quiet. Every corner held a fragment of Clara, a book left on the nightstand, the soft scent of her perfume lingering on a scarf, the empty chair at the kitchen table. Her mother would stop by, her eyes red and tired, and they would sit in the dim living room in complete silence, neither of them having the strength to voice the emptiness that had settled into their bones. Yet, in that profound sadness, Julian began to find a strange, quiet peace. He realized that the love they shared hadn't vanished with the train. It had simply changed shape. It was no longer a conversation or a touch, but a quiet, constant presence in his heart. He started to understand what she meant by that final, whispered promise. Love was not about possession or presence. It was about the bravery to carry someone's light forward, even when you had to walk the rest of the road alone. He started visiting the places they loved, the park bench where they first spoke, the cliffside that overlooked the turbulent ocean. He took photos, he wrote down his thoughts, and he kept her memory alive not with tears, but with the gratitude of having known such a fierce, beautiful connection. Before the last goodbye, she hadn't just left him with a broken heart. She had left him with a lifetime of love to give away. And as he looked out at the horizon, he finally understood. The story didn't end at the station. It was just the beginning of how he would honor her day by day until they could meet again.